Alright, we're back, and we're gonna finish the rest of this movie. Fast forwarding it, she swims away from the alligator. She gets in the house just in time. She uses a crowbar. Or just in time to save her dad. Tried to squeeze out the water out of him. And he lives. So all they had to do now is ride on a boat. It doesn't look like she has a choice. As they see, alligators are swimming here and there. And she has no choice but to swim and towards the boat and had to reach up to their house to get signal for help. So she does it anyways. They hear the alarm going on, and the weather gets worse and worse. They end up back in the house. She tries to hold on to her father's hand, but slip off because the flood is too strong. They get separated. She ends up in the kitchen. Jumps on the sink and jumps on a piece of a table just in time. And her jump perfectly and not get eaten by the alligator. While her dad is quite busy. And clever her way to be careful. She grabs a walkie-talkie and calls for assistance and to pick them up from the danger they are in. The walkie-talkie, he doesn't work anymore. He gets a flare to use as a weapon against the alligators. She ends up in the bathroom, getting the creature's attention, and trap it inside. They go upstairs as fast as possible, reach to the roof. The alligator starts attacking her, and she uses the flare against the monster. And she did it. She finished off the monstrosity for good. But the alligators won't give up so easily. She hangs on together as much as possible. The strong flood was too much for the alligators and blew them all away. And the movie comes to an end, which I'm not kidding, this is how the movie ends. And luckily, the helicopter people show up to pick them up from their danger at Kunsa Inn. She used a flare to get their attention, and that's how the film ends. And that was Crawl, the movie. I love it. Just when I left my comment to Chunky Doll's channel, well, this is one of my favorite movies I ever enjoyed watching. This is actually a pretty great alligator movie, next to one of my other favorite films, The Shallows. That's what it reminds me of. Instead of having one character, we're trying to figure out a way from her dangerous situation. Why not have two characters? Her and the father. Oh yeah, and the dog too. So that's free. Then again, Shallows did that too. It was a seagull. So I'll review that movie another time. Did I forget to mention I only watched this movie once, and now I'm already rewatching it again for the second time? I had to review it somehow. Because I got other new interesting movies to talk about in the near future. Or that I rented today. From the library. I do like the song they're playing at the end. I like the characters. I like the acting in the film. The story plot is plain and simple. It's just a survival game on who will live the longest at the very end. And they all lived, including that amazing dog, Sugar. Glad the dog didn't die. And it says right here on the back of the cover, confronted fresh rotten tomatoes. That one deserves a pretty great rating to this movie. And besides, both of these movies are pretty short. This one's like an hour and 27 minutes, and I'm probably guessing the Shallows movie is about probably the same time, maybe 28 hour 28 minutes. I might check again just to make sure, because it's been nearly 3 years since that movie came out. But probably in a couple of months it's gonna be 4 years old. Anyhow, all I can say is this movie's worth watching and getting your money too. So I like the dangerous situation they're in. I like the action. I like how it gets excitingly interesting. It gets intense. It gets very, in the word for it, negatively intense moments in it. It gets really serious and gets straight to the point, the actions. And I like where it says right here at the end credits, if I pause it for a moment, American Humane Return and Animal Action, no animals were harmed. Yeah. Again, this film is pretty much worth watching, so I had to give a movie, a Crawl, or what it's plainly called Crawl, of thanks to the director, or from producers from and director of Extreme on J. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. So, I'm glad you enjoyed me reviewing this movie, because this review is pretty much going to be like 25 minutes long, because it's pretty much worth your money, or just rent this movie in a library with your library card. Not to mention I rented this at a Redbox at one time. It's actually a pretty good movie. It's totally worth buying on DVD or Blu-ray. So, leave a like and subscribe if you like my review of this film. See you around. Adios, amigos. Au revoir, and all that amazingly goodbye stuff.